Suno is up to something suspicious. No, I don't mean ripping hundreds of millions of copyrighted songs off of the internet, training their data on it, and then selling it back to us. They've already admitted to doing that. This is something new, and it's a lot more subtle. No one's talking about it. Actually, one other person is talking about it that I could find. Now, I still don't understand any type of creator, any type of producer, rapper, whoever, who is still loyal to Suno. I understand that initially they got Timbaland on board. We all love Timbaland. That was smart of them. What they're doing now, not as smart. And from jump, aside from the unethical training and massive copyright infringement, I always had a big problem with what their CEO represented. A lot of producers are saying, well, Suno is just a tool. It's not here to replace musicians. That's not what the creator of the technology, the CEO of Suno, says.
It's not really enjoyable to make music now. Most people drop out of that pursuit because it was hard. It takes a lot of time. It takes a lot of practice. You need to get really good at an instrument or really good at a piece of production software. I think the majority of people don't enjoy the majority of the time they spend making music.
But hey, a lot of us have Stockholm Syndrome. We love to worship our enemies. Now, here's what I mean by Suno is doing something suspicious. I'm sure you've been on Facebook, on social media, you've seen Suno ads, right? They look like this. They come from Suno's official Facebook page. Makes sense. Companies run ads all the time using Meta. They have huge budgets. As a matter of fact, Suno is now valued at $2.45 billion. Crazy. They just received more money. It seems like they've been just receiving tons of money. I believe them settling their lawsuit with Warner Music Group actually helps quite a bit with their valuation. They are now generating $200 million every single year, and of course that number is going to go up. But have you seen ads like this on Facebook from third-party websites such as Waveform Watch or the Edge Digest? The Edge Digest is your daily source for the latest in consumer technology, from breakthrough devices and AI updates to product launches, digital trends, and everything shaping the future. So this is a third-party company that provides you with the cutting-edge technologies, latest developments in news form. And look, there are a lot of third-party companies on the internet in general that are like news story aggregators that show you news stories, and some of them are satire, some of them are trash, some of them are reputable. But this particular page only has 8 followers and very few posts, and all their posts have to do with AI. And look at this. This one has to do with Suno. Let's go to their About section to see if they're running ads. And they are currently running ads. Let's check out their ads. Wonder what they're for. Oh, they're for Suno. Yeah, they're all for Suno. It's a little suspicious, right? Because when you go to page transparency, it doesn't say who runs the page. It just says there are multiple admins. Now, if we go to Waveform Watch, we click right there. Look what it says. Suno Inc. is responsible for this page. So they're not really hiding it here. But when you see a post from Waveform Watch, you don't see this information. I'll show you what I mean. So yeah, Suno is responsible. Let's look at the ads they're running. They're obviously all going to be Suno ads because this is just like a front group for Suno. It's gray area, right? Because when you go there, when you hover over it, it says it's a news and media website, an entertainment website publisher. They're not actually. They're just the marketing arm of Suno. And when we go to their ads, well, all of their ads are for Suno, every single one. Okay, that makes sense. Suno, Suno, Suno. But the Edge Digest is the same. Suno, Suno, Suno. Now there's another one. This one that posts very low effort looking memes that are just rage bait to spark discussion about AI is called Viral Vinegar. We click on Viral Vinegar. It's an entertainment website. So it's making themselves out to be a meme page, serving acidic memes with a tangy kick. Corny ass shit. Bet you AI wrote that. They only have one post. And as you can see down here, people have caught on. A meme page with no memes. AI images and Suno advertising. Got it. Definitely got it, mate. There are tons of blank pages like these, most likely generated by an AI agent used for SEO and advertising. I don't know if this was generated. You don't need an AI agent to generate some low effort trash like this. Let's go to the About section, page transparency. They're running ads. Let's go to their ads. Let's see what the ads are. I bet you they're all about Suno. Yep, Suno. So it's the same thing. Suno. Now, the only place I've seen anyone talk about this is here on Network Notes. How Suno poses as a third party to try and hype its product. Is it wrong? Not technically, but it certainly suggests desperation. Those are their words, not mine. I think it suggests deception, maybe, more than anything. And yeah, here it is, Waveform Watch. They're talking about Waveform Watch. They don't cover the other ones because Waveform Watch is the only one that transparently is linking itself to Suno. They're the only so-called third-party media site on Facebook that is clearly just a front for Suno's marketing department that is disclosing that they are affiliated with Suno. The other ones are clearly affiliated with Suno. I don't know if it's just Suno's marketing department and they're trying to be slick about it, or if they're hiring a third party so then they have plausible deniability about it. It's all Suno. It's all Suno. And this makes sense. Aaron Knight has a conspiracy theory that all of this media attention we're seeing, because look at this. There's an inordinate amount of media attention for all of these AI acts, not just Rusty Dick, not just there was some gospel artists, but Zanaya Monáe is like the star. She is the diva of AI right now. They have a lot invested in her. Why is Forbes covering it? Why is Ebony covering it? Why is Billboard covering it? She is everywhere. The type of PR that she's getting is unprecedented. Most major label artists aren't getting this. Aaron has a conspiracy theory that this whole deal was just to drum up PR for Suno. Let's explore that a little bit. So who did she sign to? According to Billboard, Hellwood Media has signed Zanaya Monáe to a $3 million record deal. Remember how I said Suno was now worth $2.45 billion? Well, part of that is thanks to Hellwood Media, who invested $250 million into the company very recently, late 2025. Now you tell me this, if you're a company that has $250 million invested into a platform, do you want that platform to perform well? Do you want that platform to succeed? Of course. So would you have an incentive to sign a couple artists, because they've signed 2 artists who use Suno? Would you sign artists that use that platform to normalize using that platform and make it seem as though if you use that platform, you too can get a $3 million deal? Of course you would. It makes sense. Number one, if they have $250 million to invest in Suno, they have $3 million to invest in Talisha Jones, aka Zanaya Monáe's creator, like Frankenstein kind of. Aaron's conspiracy theory is looking mighty feasible right now. So you look at that. It's not just Zanaya Monáe. It's Oliver McCannon, who is a music designer, aka a prompter. I know the comments are going to be filled with people saying, stop hating on AI, adapt or die. I've already adapted. I already have AI models after myself. I already have partnerships with AI companies that are training on licensed materials. I know how to use Suno. Contrary to popular belief by the incels on X, prompting is not that difficult. I know they try to make it out to seem like prompting is something that takes years of learning. It's not. Anyone can figure it out through trial and error. You can Google right now Suno commands. You can learn the syntax. It's not hard. It's a lot of trial and error. It's a lot of getting results by accident. It's not intentional the same way human art is, and it's damn sure not difficult like learning how to play the piano or compose a symphony. It's not. Use what you want, but I'm here with the evidence that something fishy is going on, and it's not just me. It's not just the multiple lawsuits. It's not just the multiple exposés. It's not just the CEO's words. It's not just the producer tags that are being created accidentally through Suno's output. It's not just the fact that people are getting in trouble and losing their royalties because they were creating Suno-generated music. It's all of that together and more. So be safe out there. Don't get played like a sucker by these companies that are manufacturing these news stories, that are manufacturing publicity and trying to trick you, because it's going to get a lot worse. This AI era we're entering into, how many people believe that that video of that cat dropping a rat inside of a wok is actually real? People are mad as hell at that cat. They're like, why the fuck that cat put the rat? I'd have kicked that cat out of the barbecue if that cat came with the rat. Just bring on the comment. People who believe that the cat is at the barbecue putting a rat, you can't help those people. You can't. So hopefully you can help yourself, because if you can't help yourself, hey, I got a bridge to sell you named Suno. Peace.